What's up, everybody? DS the Drunk Heavy again today, and today I'm gonna bring you guys a new player's guide to skills. And first off, I'd just like to apologize for the lack of videos lately. I've had some real life stuff going on. It kind of took a toll on me, but don't worry, I'm back. I got a lot of good feedback from my last new player's guide, so I'm gonna turn it into a series. If you didn't see the last video, click the annotation on the screen. It'll take you right to it. The skill system in Dust is arguably the most important aspect to the game. Without certain skills, you can't use certain equipment. Now this adds life to the game and makes your decisions of where you put your skill points a lot more important. Now I've created a new player to show some SP allotment methods as well as my top ranked skills in order of importance for new players and veterans alike. Remember though, these are just my opinions and you should take them with a grain of salt. I'm not saying how you should spend your SP, I'm merely giving suggestions. Now the first thing you'll notice is you have 5,000 or 500,000 SP to start with. Now this may seem like a lot for all you new guys, but it really is chump change. Your options in the beginning are very limited. That's okay though, because that's what makes this game great. You go from having the worst gear to the best gear by earning it with your time and your dedication. Now your character will always be earning SP as long as you have passive SP activated. To do so, when you're selecting your character, select activate passive SP. This will give you 1,000 SP per hour or 24,000 SP per day. Now, it may not sound like a lot, but it'll help you get into the new skills a lot faster. You can also earn SP actively by playing games based on your performance and the length of the game. Now to get to the skill tree in the mercenary quarters, press the L1 or start button to bring up the Neocom, scroll to character, and select skills. An overview is going to pop up that tells you a little bit about skills and what they do. As I said in my last new player's guide video, read the pop-ups when you first start playing the game. They're going to teach you a lot of the basics and how to do a lot of things. Now one of the things you'll want to know about the skill tree is how to research your skills. And when you're over a skill, you can press the triangle button to see information about the skill. The information screen consists of a description which tells you what the skill does, attributes which tell you the category and cost multiplier, and the prerequisites for the certain skill. And the cost multiplier can tell you how much SP a certain skill is going to cost you. The locks right there, you can see to the left of the circle that is flashing right now, they tell you what level the skill to the left is that you need to have that skill. So for example, for Gallente light drop suits, you see the number 2, you have to have drop suit command level 2 to open that up. You can also see that by looking at the prerequisites on the information screen. The same concept can be applied to items in the marketplace. If you're like everyone else and want to use the Duval Tactical Assault Rifle, you can go to the marketplace.
Would you like to know more?
Go to weapons, light, assault rifles, all the way down to the very bottom, and press triangle. There you go to prerequisites, and it'll show you what skills you have to operate this piece of equipment. You can utilize this like for everything that you do in this game. You can use it just to make your plan for your SP allotment. That's very important. Make a plan for what you want to do with your SP. Also, if you don't like the way the skill tree is organized or find it confusing, you can also use the list format. To do so, press L1 to bring up the Neocom, go to character and character sheet, and go to skill list. And you can press the R2 and L2 button to go between current skills and all skills. Also, the same concept applies with the whole information screen. Just scroll over it, hit triangle, and it'll show the same screen as in the skill tree. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be using the skill tree. That's what most people are going to be using. Yeah, so there are many opinions regarding how to spend your initial 500,000 SP. Now some say don't spend any of it, some say put it all in one area, some say be balanced. My opinion is you should do what you want with it, but you should research before doing anything. Right now I'm going to give you my opinion of the top skills you should build in the beginning stages of the game. Now it's all up to you, but I've had several new players utilize this method and it has worked very well for them. The way I'm about to show you is going to take more than your 500,000 initial SP and your 250,000 initial ISK, but it'll give you a plan of action for your near future. Also, this method will help any role of player, no matter the suit or weapon type. That's very important. Heavies are going to be able to use this method. Scouts, Logis, Assault, anybody can use this method. Just a tip, before you allot any SP on your main character, create a few alts, play around with them, use different suits, different weapon types, and see what you like, see what you enjoy doing. That way when you get back on your main character, you'll know exactly the role you'd like to play. Now the first thing you're going to want to do is level up Drop Suit Command based on your role.
Would you like to know more?
If you want to be a heavy, you'll have to fork over 3 levels worth. For light drop suits, you're going to have to do 2 levels of Drop Suit Command, and for medium drop suits, you'll have to do 1 level of Drop Suit Command. And before you do anything, before you decide where to go, make sure you research. Do your research. Hit the triangle button on your the suits, the assault suits, the Logi suits, the scout suits, and the heavy suit. You can see what bonuses you get for each of these types of suits. So if you want to be a Caldari Logi, and where's that at? There it is. You're gonna have to get your medium drop suit to level 1. I'm sorry, medium drop suit to level 3 to open up the Logi, and it tells you what your bonuses are. Just keep that in mind because that's a ways off from what you're going to be able to do right now. So I'm going to go into let's go Caldari medium, and I'm going to upgrade that. So I have to get Drop Suit Command level 1. So I'm going to purchase that skill book, purchase that initial skill. There's level 1, and you can see all the skill books popped up. So Caldari medium drop suit, can't even afford that. So for now, you're just going to be using some bum stuff. It's okay though, because eventually you're going to have everything. Just play a few games, get some ISK. The first few times you try to do your skills, you're going to run into an ISK issue. It's okay though, just go into a game, have some fun, make some money, and then come back and you can afford these things. So first thing on my list that I'm going to want to get is the Caldari medium drop suit number 1. Now that I have the basic frame suit planned, I need to add some survivability. Now this is where my opinion may differ from others. I believe new players are better off adding armor and shield than spending a majority of SP on a weapon. To access drop suit upgrades, select its portion on the skill tree. You can see that drop suit armor upgrades and drop suit shield upgrades both require a level 2 drop suit upgrade skill. So since I couldn't afford the other one, we'll see if I can afford this. I don't really know. There we go. This 48,000 gone. I need to get this to level 2. And I don't believe I'll be able, I will be able to afford one of them. So I'm just going to go ahead and do drop suit armor upgrades. This is important. Drop suit armor upgrades and drop suit shield upgrades both increase your level of armor and shield by 5% each level. This means when you get each of these at level 5, you're going to have an additional 25% armor and 25% shield. Now I think once you get to level 3 of each, you should move on to the next step, which is weapons. Your initial weapons are going to be lackluster compared to what your opponents are using, but that's okay. It's the beginning of the game. You're not supposed to have the best gear. This isn't Call of Duty. You're going to want to upgrade your primary weapon of choice soon though. For this character, I'm going to be an assault rifle user. Assault rifles are light weapons, so I will need to go check this out and see what exactly I'm going to need. You go to assault rifle operation, hit the triangle button, boom boom. Prerequisites: weaponry level 3 and light weapon operation level 1. Now I know I keep harping on this whole research, go to information, go to prerequisites, but it's very important. If you don't do this, you can end up making a big mistake. You're going to get headaches, and doing what I'm telling you to do as far as the researching goes is going to save you a lot of time and a lot of SP. Well, since it's going to be a while until I can probably get into these, we can see. I doubt I'll be able to get into them. I'll try it. Alright, so I got weaponry, and I need weaponry to level 3. Okay, weaponry level 3. Now I'm not going to be able to afford this. Yep. So that's another thing on my to-do list. It's number 3 after my suit and my what are they called? Drop suit upgrades, the armor and shield upgrades. The next thing you're going to want to do is get into shield and armor modules. Now these are located right here with your drop suit armor upgrades and your drop suit shield upgrades. Your armor plating adds armor HP to your suit. Armor repair systems repair your armor when you're not in combat. The shield extension adds shield HP. Shield recharging increases the rate of which your shields recharge, they come back to life. And shield regulations decreases the time it takes for the beginning of your shield recharging to happen. As I said before, survivability is king when you're first starting out, so adding any of these modules to your suit in the beginning stages is going to help you a lot. You want to be able to stay alive so you can actually, learn the game. You can go head to head with a guy here and there. But that's how I would spend my first few weeks in Dust. Just add basic survivability and get into the basic weaponry. Now, it may seem overwhelming now, but it doesn't have to be. Research each skill individually and create your own plan of action. Ultimately, what you do is your choice. Once you learn the skill system, life is going to be a breeze. You may get smashed in the game, but you'll understand that it's because you're building your character. The struggles aren't going to last forever, so hang in there, tough it out, and reap the benefits when you make your way to prototype gear. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you have any additional input, suggestions, or just want to tell me I'm wrong about everything I say, feel free to drop a comment. Otherwise, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all around.